Hey there, friends. I was just thinking tonight. Actually, I've been thinking since Sunday school. We're doing a Bible study on miracles, and our scripture for this week was Exodus chapter 14. It was when Moses was leading the children of Israel out of bondage, and they were there at the Red Sea, and the Egyptians were in hot pursuit after them and had basically closed them in. They were approaching the Israelites, and the Israelites had nowhere to go. The sea was in front of them, the Egyptians were behind them, and so it talks about this miracle that God provided by parting the Red Sea so that the children of Israel could go through on dry land. But the thing that really struck me, and I'm going to read this to you, in Exodus chapter 14, verses 13 through 15, it says, "But Moses said to the people, 'Do not fear. Stand by and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will accomplish for you today. For the Egyptians whom you have seen today, you will never see them again forever. The Lord will fight for you while you keep silent.' Then the Lord said to Moses, 'Why are you crying out to me? Tell the sons of Israel to go forward.'" And I just really was thinking about that, because here in one hand, Moses was telling the people, stand still and watch. The Lord is going to deliver you. And then you see the Lord kind of rebuking or correcting Moses a little bit by saying, "Why are you crying out to me? Tell them to move forward," when there was nowhere for them to go. And that's then when God tells him to lift up his staff and stretch out his hand over the sea and divide it, because the sons of Israel are going to go through the Red Sea. But it makes me think, here Moses is guiding these 600 some odd thousand people out of Egypt, and there is nowhere for them to go. And so, it's kind of like God, or Moses has seen so many miracles and such works of God, but in a moment like that, I just wonder what his mind is telling him, because the Egyptians are coming in this way, the sea's over here, and they're stuck in the middle. And so I can just see Moses like, "Oh God, please, you're going to have to come through for us." And God's like, "Why are you crying out to me? Just tell the sons of Israel to go forward through the sea. Lift up your staff, Moses, and divide the sea. You've got the power through me to make a way through this sea." And so it just sets this scene for the human Moses, who still, may have some doubts. I mean, he's seeing an impossible situation, and he's trusting God, and he's praying to God, and he's crying out to God, and he's saying, "Stand still," but God is saying, "Move forward." And that's what I want you to think about today. Move forward. Whenever you feel like there's nowhere else that you can go, move forward. God is going to part the seas for you. He's going to have something amazing for you. You have to trust him. You have to move forward, and don't let that little seed of doubt be planted in your mind. Like, is God really going to come through? Yes, God is going to come through. God is faithful, and he loves you. And that's what I wanted to share with you today from the farm. Have a good night.